Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the True Blue Podcast. I'm your host, Zach Zuccardi. It is April 20th. It's 1 in the morning. I was born in the evening, but it's the morning. And here I am, representing. So, okay, today's 420. A lot of pot smokers are happy.
Marijuana smells good.
I agree, it does smell good. Not all marijuana, but most of it. Or let me say, not all marijuana, but some of it smells good. But I tell you what, you can smell marijuana. Like, gosh, man, marijuana has such a distinct smell at concerts as opposed to like anywhere else. I think it's because of joints. Because I remember being a kid going to shows and smelling so much marijuana. And it just smelled differently than when I was out and whatever, at parties smelling marijuana. Yeah, it's interesting. But yeah, so today's 420. That's cool. I love themes. I'm a big theme guy. That's why I like Halloween, Christmas, and shit. You know, I like holidays. It's fun when there's days of the year that you can, like, commit things to. Music, smoking weed, maybe even attire. You can have, you know, whatever kind of shirt on. Events. Movies, like there's so much you can wrap around it. It's just so fucking cool. If that's your thing, you know, but with, you know, smoking marijuana. But just, yeah, it's so dope. I love themed. I'm a theme motherfucker. What can I say? So yeah, I'm going to see Sleep tonight. That's kind of funny. So this band from, I believe, California. They're called Sleep, and they're a stoner like metal band from the early 90s. And they're still playing. And they're great. And they're coming here on 420, so what the fuck? It was perfect. I'm going by myself, too. I thought some of my other friends were going to get tickets. They didn't end up getting tickets. Oh, well. So I got to work tomorrow for a little bit, and then after that I can go see Sleep. I'm excited. I just, you know me. I love going to shows. That's my thing. Go see music and shit. So this will be great. I'm excited. So yeah, we're going to get into some shit. I'll catch up with what's going on. We'll talk some self-care. I'll read some poetry, and I'll share some music here at the end. Thanks for everyone for joining me. So this pizzeria came back. It came back. It used to be downtown, and it was really good. It was called Firenze Pizza. And they're like kind of like gourmet, like personal pizzas. And they came back, like they closed down probably like a year later in 2016. And then there's like a new complex pretty close to my house where there's all these different kinds of stores, yoga and a brewery and fucking coffee and tacos and all that shit. And then I saw Firenze Pizza and I thought, oh, okay, hey, that's cool. And I went in and I ordered my shit, right? And it was okay. It wasn't what I remembered. So I went again just yesterday and it was just okay. So I'm kind of bummed. Because here it is, it came back. That's amazing. That never happens. It's closer to my house. That's fucking awesome. But the pizza was just it was sort of a bummer. I'm not just going to eat any pizza just because it's close by. I'm not that fucking, you know what I'm saying? I'll drive for pizza, like straight up. Let that be known. I will drive for pizza. But yeah, it's just didn't, I don't know, you know? It's not the same. This happened in New Jersey. my favorite place, Original Italian Pizza in Washington Township, New Jersey. 07676 for those people who know what I'm talking about. Yeah, they moved, and then they came back. I don't know how long because I was living out here, but they moved to New York, and then they came back. And that never fucking happens. Shit never comes back. It just goes away and dies. But it didn't. It came back, and it was fucking just as good. Just as good. So I was hoping with Frenzy Pizza out here it'd be the same thing, but nope. Not the case. Too many variables. Too many motherfucking variables. Whereas, Originals back in Jersey, no variables. That shit is amazing. There's even a candy bar, Bar None candy bar. I was a big candy bar when I was a kid. Loved it. It's like chocolate and like crispy shit and nuts and shit. It's delicious. Caramel. It's fucking real good. And I fucking was with my sister at fucking like, what the hell is it? Like a World Market, right? And they fucking had all this different candy, by the register. And I saw Bar None. And it was like a different style bar, like the way it was shaped. But it was fucking really good. And honestly, that I don't really remember everything about. Because this was like fucking early 90s, like a long ass time ago. Long time. So, but yeah, it was Bar None. It was good. Definitely better than the Frenzy Pizza experience. This actually showed up. It's it's just awesome. Sometimes they come back, Sometimes they come back. All right, so let's get into some self-care. Let's fucking kick it. Word. So I decided I wanted to talk about journaling. I think it's a great tool, a great way of expressing yourself and getting things out, and just that whole process of expressing. Doesn't have to be a journal. That's what I'm going to talk about. But I mean, whether you dance, whether you play an instrument, you're an artist, anything, just emoting, getting things out, expressing yourself, the many layers, the many emotions, the many thoughts and feelings of yourself. So I found this thing online. It's 7 surprising benefits of journaling. And they're not that long, so I can kind of read through them and just comment on them. That's what I figured I would do here. So the first one is achieve goals. When you use your journal to write down your goals, you can keep better track of your intentions. This will help you stay accountable and serve as a reminder of what you need to do to accomplish them. Be sure to get specific. Get specific. That's a good tip. I like that. Get specific on the reallys. This will help you stay accountable. If we can only stay accountable. Oh boy. We can only stay accountable for our actions. This is a good one. Achieve goals. The next one, number 2, is track progress and growth. If you make journaling a regular habit, you can see how much progress or growth you've made by revisiting previous entries. There you go. You can journal. Some people do like a health journal. They put what they're eating, how much they weigh, their body fat, stuff like that. And to track progress is great. However you want to, you write down your budget, anything. It's nice to see on paper. And I would encourage everyone to date it. Dating things is very important. Number 3, gain self-confidence. Seeing your progress can also give you a serious confidence boost. You can feel proud looking back at the challenges you faced and seeing how far you've come. Well, yeah, there you are. Perspective. Nothing like perspective. You can feel proud looking back. That's nice. Number 4, improve writing and communication skills. Writing, like anything, improves with practice. When you journal every day, you're practicing the art of writing. And if you use a journal to express your thoughts and ideas, it'll help improve your overall communication skills. That's a great tip. That is a great tip. I think any kind of habit, any consistency that you do creatively, in this instance with writing, it's cool. It just improves with practice. That's my dog. You may hear her like coughing. You okay, sweet baby? Lou, you okay? Ball, you go, girl? I think she's just tired. All right. Next one is 5. Reduce stress and anxiety. Sometimes negative thoughts and emotions can run on a loop in our heads. This can be stressful when you're dealing with a challenging situation. It can even make your present situation feel worse. But if you stop and put your emotions down on paper, it can help you release negative thoughts from your mind. As you write, you may even come up with a solution you hadn't thought of before. That's great. Stress and anxiety, I mean, we all experience it. To just be able to write something down, anything you want. I mean, really, it's just your thoughts. Doesn't mean it's fact. It doesn't mean, you're going to publish it or do a one-man show based on it. It's your emotions. It's how you express, and to reduce stress and anxiety. I mean, that's why we do these things, right? It's why I podcast. It's why it's why, you do what you do. And it's just good to just fucking emote and to get it out, Number 6, find inspiration. Leonardo da Vinci drew some incredible invention ideas in his journals. Like him, you can also use your journaling time to brainstorm or let your imagination run wild. The inspiration that may pop up while you're writing or sketching might even surprise you. See, look at that. Let your imagination run wild. Sometimes I think it's important to just let it happen, I mean, you're just journaling. You're not sending this email. You're not tattooing this thing. You're just really just getting it out. It's just like, a draft. So that's really good. I mean, to iron it out, to find some inspiration is really cool. All right. So the last one, 7, strengthen memory. The Journal of Experimental Psychology published research that shows how writing your thoughts down can reduce intrusive thoughts about negative events and improve working memory. Even the simple act of writing something down lets your brain know you want to remember it. That's why note-taking is such an effective practice when learning something new. That's excellent. Writing things down. Reading it over, writing it every day, journaling every day. Whatever it is to strengthen memory. That's really important. And this is cool. It talks about the different types of journals. Stream of consciousness. Write down your thoughts as they happen. The words and thoughts don't need to make sense. You're simply capturing your thoughts in action. Beautiful. Beautiful. Dream journal. Take notes of your dreams each night as a way of getting in touch with your subconscious. Remember to make your journal entries right when you wake up. Great tip. Food journal. Make a note of what you've eaten each day. This will help you be more mindful about the foods you choose to eat. If you're struggling with healthy weight loss journey, documenting what you ate can offer insight into areas you may need to change. Huge. Man, that's huge. That's a real good one. Fitness journal. Keep track of your workouts so you can stay committed to an active lifestyle. The best part of keeping this type of journal is seeing the progress you made. I kept one of these. I still have it. Shout out to my friend John. Gratitude journal. Before going to sleep, make a list of everything you were thankful for that day, week, or month. That's beautiful. Sketch journal. Express your feelings, thoughts, and ideas through illustrations, doodles, or sketches. Days events journal. Keep track of your experiences through the day, whether it's making note of a funny conversation or describing a new recipe you enjoyed. To-do list. Instead of keeping a running tally of to-do lists in your head, write them down. You can cross things out as you complete them, and get a great sense of accomplishment. That great sense of accomplishment. That's what my Mondays are filled with. I just get so much shit done. It fucking feels amazing. So yeah, I just want to talk a little about journaling. I just really think it's just such a great tool. A great way of just getting things out, expressing them. Not for everybody, I happen to have like 500 journals, which is nice. So yeah, so there you have it. That's the self-care tip of the week. Write some shit down, get it out. All right, so let's read some poetry. You know what I'm saying? Let's fucking read something that someone else wrote down, possibly in a journal. Possibly. All right, so this is from Haiku Anthology. Here goes. Someone's newspaper drifts with the snow at 4 a.m. Waiting, dry snowflakes fall against the headlights. An empty elevator opens, closes. End of the hour, twilight shadows obscure the therapist's face. Finding their line in the deepening fog, a dozen pelicans. Sudden shower in the empty park, a swing still swinging. That's awesome. Saying goodbye, snow melting from the roof tiles. Through the slates of the outhouse door, Everest. Farm country, back road, just like them, I lift one finger from the steering wheel. That's fucking amazing. Waiting to see the odometer's big change. I missed it. Going the same way, exchanging looks with the driver of the hearse. It's great. Daybreak from the bread truck's roof from swirls. The plumber kneeling in our tub, talking to himself. That's great. The plumber kneeling in our tub, talking to himself. Sidewalk sale. Wind twists a lifetime, guaranteed tag. Oh, okay, let me read that again. That makes more sense. Here we go. Sidewalk sale. Wind twists a lifetime, guarantee tag. Wind twists a lifetime, guarantee tag. Yeah, it's weird how it's written. I know what it means, though. It's cool. Light snow. The students study in silence. Kaleidoscope. The little sound of a star shattering. In the dark lobby of the residential hotel, a feeling of autumn. In the dark lobby of the residential hotel, a feeling of autumn. On my return, she brings blue plums on a white plate. The silent crowd waiting for the fountain to rise again. It is growing dark. No one has come to the door, and still the dog barks. Subway woman asleep, picked daisies in her hand. That's sweet. Between the twirlers and the marching band, the missing child. Spring afternoon, the barber spins me around towards the mirror. The last picked kid running his fastest to the right field. That's amazing. Let me read that again. The last kid... Jesus, I'm dyslexic. The last kid picked running his fastest to right field. Shit. August night, the lamplit quiet as our children draw. That's beautiful. Let's stop there, shall we? So those were pages 20 through 33 in Haiku Anthology. Let's get on to the True Blue playlist. All right, I'm surprised I haven't talked about the song sooner. I feel like I have, but I know I haven't. The song is Don't Let Me Down by the Beatles. As far as I know, because I'm not a big Beatles guy, I'm sort of new. Call me a poser, call me whatever you want. I'm sort of new, but I'm definitely digging it. The Beatles were always this band I knew had such a big catalog and a big influence. I'm like, okay, I'll get to them at some point. Here's the some point in my late 30s, early 40s. So the song Don't Let Me Down, I'm sure I heard it somewhere. You always hear Beatles songs. That's the thing. If you're wondering like what song it is or whatever, it's a Beatles song. That's kind of like how I feel with it too. But my boss played it at work. He was just playing music. And what I love about it is the song title is pretty much the lyrics. They just pretty much yell and scream, "Don't let me down," over and over. And it's awesome. Why I love it is it's like a plea. It's in desperation. It's in pure emotion. And just hearing them sing "Don't Let Me Down." I remember hearing this at work. I'm like, oh, so simple but so poignant. I love it. It just was amazing. Don't let me down. Oh, it's just great. Just great. So, great energy in this song. Again, the way they sing and scream it, it's just awesome. It's such raw emotion. And then the organ in this song, it just complements it so well. It's such a fun song too because of how it is with the lyrics, and it's my favorite Beatles song. Again, I don't know a lot, but I think it'll be my favorite Beatles song probably for a long time, if not forever, because it's so raw, it's so good, it's just emotion. It's not all this poetry, it's just yelling, "Don't let me down." You know, like the agony, like you're pleading, you're begging, you're screaming, you're almost like demanding. It's like all these emotions that you could assign to it. And it's just so great. Don't let me down. So I love it. Great song. I'm so happy to share this with you. Everyone, thanks for tuning in. It means a lot. It means a lot that anyone listens and rocks with me, and all the pepperoni, all the pizza, all that good shit. Hope everyone has a great fucking week, does the 420 thing, and just has a fucking chill ass fucking night. God bless everybody, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.